I ain't get live yesterday. I thought something was going on. Maybe it's the heat wave, but I'm going live today and I'm on here. I ain't gonna be on here long. What's the deal? I had y'all sitting in the AC, but nah. I just wanna say I appreciate y'all. Y'all been supporting the reels, the shorts that I've been releasing. Y'all been running, y'all been running up them views for real. Honestly, I never had this many views or support ever. And you know, as much as I want to appreciate y'all, I want to big up myself for real because I I took the time, I put the work in, I took the time, uh, you know, I stopped doing the things that I used to do and do things that I was uncomfortable with to get to where I am now, to where I didn't see and still uncertain. Because I'm still I'm still not certain what's gonna happen. And because of my uncertainty in what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna pray that everything works out. I'm just gonna pray that everything works out. I'm gonna follow the plan. I'm gonna stick to the path because when you stick to the path, anything that's not on the path, they know that they can't come on the path to get you off the path. But they know that they can convince you to get off the path. And then once you get off the path, whatever's off the path, you're now subjugated and subjected to whatever it is that's going on over there. And once you get off the path, whatever is off the path that's not allowed on the path, now they got you. They can tell you whatever you want. They could tell you whatever they want and make you believe that. And you'll believe whatever you want because you got the free will. You decided if you wanted to stay on the path or if you want to get off the path. You get off the path, whatever's not on the path and not allowed on the path, that's up to you. That's like taking care of it yourself, right? Like somebody egging you on. You in a race, you doing your thing, you going at your pace, you running your race, you doing your thing, and somebody talking crap. And you forget about your race, you forget about your goal, you forget about your championship, and then you turn to somebody that's not even in the race. You turn to somebody that's not even running, not even walking. They sitting there, um, they probably self-inflicted, right? Whatever they got written on their leg and they got crutches, right? And the crutches say self-inflicted. So they did that to themselves. And now they causing you to do it to yourself. So while you running, you listening to somebody heckling you off the path that can't get on the path because they're not allowed on the path because that's not, that's not written in their story. They already did what, their free will. They already lived their life. They made their choice, right? That's why I don't focus on no grown-ups and people that's stuck in their ways, right? I'm focusing on the next generation. I'm focusing on what my work is gonna do when I'm no longer here. And while I'm here, I'm focusing on who my work is gonna affect, right? I'm on the path, but there's also people that's on the path. And even though I'm not on their path, I'm on my path, and our paths may not intertwine. It may not even cross paths, but it might stay parallel. And if it's parallel, that means we heading to the same destination. We might have different ways of getting there. As long as we stay on our path, we'll get there. So it's like a puzzle. We're all different pieces to the puzzle. We play different parts. We all can't run on the same path, right? That's why it's a million of whatever is going on, and there's so few genuine, original, organic people that's out there. I'm gonna tap myself in there. Make the road, smoke right now, look down, just roll another. Damn, I get it. Y'all don't fuck with me. That's cool. But when you on the path, And anything that's off the path, you can't allow it to distract you because they're not allowed on the path, but they're allowed to talk. They're allowed to confuse you. They're allowed to distract you. They're allowed to be the crowd. Sometimes we entertain the crowd. Sometimes we entertain the foolishness, right? But we got to know at some point that, okay, this is ultimately not for us. This is ultimately not for me. So I got to do something different because I want different results in my life. I didn't have the funds to go to the studio. I didn't have the transportation to go to the studio. I stay in a motel. I'm not funded by nobody. All these other people, they got teams. I don't have no team. It's just me. And I decided I wasn't gonna wait for no support. I wasn't gonna wait for no money. I already have the equipment. I already have the software, and I got the ability to learn fast. So I learned fast. Every time that something happened in life, I always got to pivot. I'm a pivot like Ronaldinho on the soccer field. I'm a pivot like motherfucking Maradona. I'm a pivot like Cristiano Ronaldo. I ain't gonna pivot like Messi. I don't fuck with Messi. Messi ain't a nice person. He don't treat his fans He don't treat his fans right. He don't treat the fans of the sport properly. He treat people like crap. Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo, I fuck with Cristiano Ronaldo. After all these years, because Ronaldinho was still playing, I'm a rock with my Ronaldinho. Right after Ronaldinho retired, I started supporting Cristiano Ronaldo more because he was the one that's left that's actually fundamentally genuine in the game, right? He got his own little celebration thing. That's childish. Only children can do stuff like that. Everybody else, they do the same old celebration, but he got his own thing, right? Children, anybody run on the field, he like, no, 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 chill, chill, chill. All they want is a picture. They want one picture that they will never get in any other instance because the player is so busy, right? The player is on the pad. He's on his pad, right? That person that run on the field, they might not be on the path specifically, but they might have gotten a little VIP temporary badge from your angels to give you a little bit of hype, to make you feel like what you're doing is good and you should keep going. That's why you find super fans and people that say, yo, I made this for you. I drew this for you. I made this. I don't, I never thought I'd ever see you, but I made a painting just for you, right? Those are the type of people that's not on your path particularly, but your angels and your protectors, they give them a little VIP badge so they could temporarily get into contact with you so they could let you know, hey, what you're doing, living your dreams, chasing your dreams, living however you want to call it. I say don't chase your dreams, live your dreams, chase your nightmares. Because once you chase your dreams, you'll be living a nightmare. So anyway, that's what they do to let you know what you're doing is good. You'll get people that hit you up and say, yo, you changed my life. Yo, I support what you're doing. Yo, keep going. Yo, keep going. But in order for me to get there, I got to actually start. I got to actually make content not too good, but at least it's still good, right? This EP, it might not be an A plus, but it might be a C minus. And then my next project is going to be a C or a C plus or a B. And then after that, I'm gonna get to a B plus or B. And then after that, I'm gonna get to a B plus or A minus. And then I'm gonna just keep on going. But I have to keep going. I gotta keep on my path in order for me to get to a Grammy, in order for me to get to a BET award, in order for me to get to any award, in order for me to get to 100 fans, in order for me to get a solid fan base, I gotta keep going. And I appreciate y'all for supporting me, this far. Y'all been riding with me. I started at I started at 0 subscribers. Last year, I had 19 subscribers. This year, I got 250 something subscribers, right? So I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all, right? On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Substack, YouTube. all the other platforms. Hold on. All the other platforms. I appreciate y'all for supporting me on that. I got to get off there now. I got to take care of something, but I love y'all. Salute. Lieutenant 7. My evening stars. July. We reclaim our independence, baby.